We are revisiting the 1941 factory custom two-tone. Now this bike, somewhere in my stuff, I've got a Harley enthusiast with the original owner on this machine, dated about 96. And it still looked like it was brand new, and the guy's going, the only thing I've done to this is rebuild the motor at 100,000 miles. So we've documented factory custom two-tone stuff per order, as per sketch, lots of it. Really standard, actually. So my buddy Jay Hart and I were discussing this bike and some other literature we're going to pull out here in a minute. So I wanted to pull it out in the sun, and he thinks that this has metallic sheen to the paint, which I can't personally see. Everybody sees a little bit different. Well, when I was a kid, I thought everybody saw the same. Eyes are eyes, right? And that's not the reality of it. Some people see better. Some people see way better, way better than anything I can see. And with my glasses, I supposedly have 20/20 vision. But the rumor is those with 20/10 vision can see about 1,000 times better. You've heard eyesight like a bird. Well, a bird could be a half mile away and see that chicken feed on the ground and know that that's good to eat and come down and get it. That's eyesight. When we're sitting there 5 foot away, we have a hard time recognizing what's chicken feed and what's a piece of dirt. So there's way better eyesight than humans, but some humans can see as well as an animal, as well as a bird, smell as good as a dog. This is rare, but it can happen, and it does happen. So we're going to look at this bike here real close in the sun. Pretty hot today, so I'm going to try to get it out of the shadow as I can. I just gave it a little cursory wipe down. Even though I've got it kind of sealed in the shop, the dust builds up still. I'm going to flip it around on the other side here. Give you another look on the other side of the sun. Then we're going to pull it in the shadow. Give you another look. So let me flip the bike around. For those who've forgotten, haven't seen all the videos, whatever, the front wheel and brake drum did not come with the motorcycle. The front wheel I got, it's actually an NOS wheel, and it kept getting a flat, and I don't have a tire changer, so I just put one on that holds air. But other than that, with several things, I put this on because the original one was busted. I put this on, and I put this much better seat on. Other than that, I have not touched this motorcycle. Hopefully one day I'll get it running. We'll see. So if anybody's picking up any sparklies in this paint, comments, emails, it's all good. I'd like to hear it. I can't really see any metallic. That's my opinion, with my, shall we say, 20/20 vision, limited eyesight. But Jay sees way better than I do. Oh my God. So, maybe some of you other guys see better than I do. I'm going to step away from the camera a minute. I'm going to pull out some literature. We're going to go over that in the sun. Hopefully it'll pick it up in the sun, because we want to see these little paint swatches in the sun. Now, we have here a Sherwood green and grass green. These swatches are on factory literature. That's the back of that. So you can see the numbers. I hope. I can't really see the screen so bright, but hopefully you get that. And this one here, Fairway green and Ranger green, is on the same paper. It says right there, Harley Davidson Motor Company. I'm going to take this over in the shadow. Get out of the sun. We're going to have another look. Here. That's that there. Fairway green, Ranger green, and can't argue that. So it's Harley Davidson Motor Company right there. So Jay thinks that he's seen some metallic in the Ranger green and the grass green. I can't pick that out either. Doesn't mean it's not there, just because I can't see it. So again, we have Harley Davidson Motor Company. Put this around so I can see here. That's the letter. It is dated March 17th, 1941. Mr. Harry Molinar, dear Harry, in answer to your letter of March 13th, we are enclosing color samples of dark fairway green and light Ranger green, which will be used on your order number 49, our order 18125, instead of the Sherwood green and grass green color combination. Should these colors not be satisfactory, it would be necessary that you advise us at once. Very truly yours, Harley Davidson Motor Company. And we have the original carbon copy. For those youngsters who don't know what that means, it means that you literally had a piece of blank with another piece of blank, and maybe another piece, or however many pieces of blank you want. You stick it in your typewriter, and it'd be attached, and there'd be a piece of blue sheet that when imprinted with a typewriter would press on what's in back and print the same thing, so you'd have to type it out 4 or 5 times. This is Harry's carbon copy of his order form that he sent to Harley Davidson March 3rd, 1941 with order number 49 here. You can see that. And it's a 41 FL special color right there. Okay. Deluxe Solo Group. That includes front safety guard, that's the front crash bar, steering dampener, ride control, jiffy stand, trip odometer, you can get them without trip odometer, fender light, get them without fender light, colored shift ball, air cleaner, get them without air cleaner, just air scoop, deluxe saddlebags, deluxe saddle, like what's on there now, chrome saddlebag plates, set of jewels for above, that's your glow brights, 516 tires, you can get them with 18s or 19s. Chrome group, that's rims, handlebars, headlamp, instrument panel, stoplight housing, relay cover, exhaust pipe covers, license frame, and top fender ornament. That's your squash bird in 4142. We've gone over that. Now, he wants the buddy seat deluxe in place of the deluxe solo seat, black. He wants a pair of saddlebags, black. He wants the rear safety guard, extra money, rear crash bar, speedster handlebars, welded crossbar. He had to write that out. That's the Hollywood bars. Had to write that out. You follow? No part number. Had to write it out. Spotlights. Special paint job. Special paint job. Right there. Dark green and light green. Diamond panels on fenders. That's AKA 1934 style. Tank panel as per sketch. Unfortunately, we don't have that. Dark green running gear. Chrome muffler. You had to write it in when Harley called him Said, hey, not available. It was available in 40, but not in 41. Chrome front and rear safety guards. He wants those in chrome. He wants it on the chrome package. You know what running gear is? Everything but tanks and fenders. The entire fucking bike was green. That's running gear. So, why we're making this little video is because Jay thinks that he sees metallic. I have no actual literature prior to 1952 calling for a paint job in metallic anything. That doesn't mean it wasn't made, and they could have very easily made metallic paint without specifying that it's a metallic paint. It's just the color that they had. Harley got their paint from DuPont at this time, which was any color you want, enamel or lacquer. And we have the literature. It's on the YouTube. So I'm going to step away from the camera again. I'm going to put this bike in the shadow over here, and we're going to look at it in the shadow and see if you guys pick out anything different. I'll be right back. Oliver, what's up, boo-boo? Okay. Let's have a look at the bike again. When Jay was here, we didn't pull it out in the sun, but again, people see things differently. Very differently. What one person calls good eyesight could be basically blindness to the next guy. Here's a little piece I rubbed out right there. And we never pulled the tanks off or dash off or any of that sort of stuff. It is a 41 FL with the correct left case. Yes, it is. It's a nice unmolested original paint example. Factory custom two-tones. Now, for those of us who have been around and were buying and selling and collecting this stuff back in the 80s, when you couldn't hardly give it away because everybody wanted a restoration, it was well known amongst us weirdos that Harley Davidson repainted over their paint, common, especially in custom orders. And there is another color underneath this green, and you can kind of sort of see it here, and that's not surprising. Very common on custom stuff. They kept on hand standard colors. But the custom stuff, they went and grabbed it. And if they didn't have new shape metal, guess what they grabbed? A painted set. And they painted it. Now, original Harley paint means simply Harley Davidson applied it at the factory. Well, let me clue all you fools in. It was way cheaper prior to us entering World War II simply to have Harley Davidson do it. Simple as that. Why get it to the dealer, take another 6 months and way more money to put your paint job on, or even 3 weeks or 3 months, whatever it was. They only did that when you couldn't get it. Well, they couldn't get it didn't happen until after the war, 46, 47. Pre-war, Harley wanted that work, told the dealers they wanted that work, they wanted that extra money. Simple as that. And anybody who's been around long enough, who's had a lot of this stuff, can take a look at it from 3 feet and go, holy fuck, that's original paint. It's that obvious to those who know. Now, all you young guys with your patina bikes, you know why that became cool? Because of Greenie and that book by Greg Fields. Until that happened, it was not cool to have a patina or original paint Harley Davidson. People wanted that pretty. They wanted a restoration. I've had people come up today and tell me, when are you going to restore that fucking 40 cop bike? It's ugly. Today, in recent time. Okay? So that's why we're reviewing this bike. You know, it's almost 4 o'clock. Took me a couple hours to wash the street off and make it clean enough to where I could feel I want to open my door and maybe have street blow in or not in, and this is why. That there is what this street would look like if I didn't clean it. You follow me? So here's our beautiful bike. It is what it is. You can accept it, you cannot. I don't fucking care. I know what it is. And it's my motorcycle. See you all on the next video.